Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I think we all know that the Miami Heat really want Damian Lillard, and it feels like they've been trying every single day to try and trade for him. And I've been kind of, backing this video away because I want to wait for the official trade to happen, but it seems like it's going to take a while for the Damian Lillard trade to happen. So today we are doing a Damian Lillard Miami Heat rebuild. But if you look at the trade I did to acquire Damian Lillard, once again, it took a lot, but I'm just going to go ahead and explain it in the best way possible. Once again, it is a lot, but I'm just going to explain it in the best way possible. So, we are trading Tyler Hero to the Utah Jazz, also Duncan Robinson to the Blazers, Caleb Martin to the Blazers, Nikola Jovic to the Blazers, and I think it was two first-round picks to the Portland Trail Blazers as well. And the Utah Jazz are trading to get Tyler Hero, so they are the team to take on Tyler Hero, but they are trading Taylor Horton-Tucker to the Blazers, Kelly Olynyk. So we're getting Kelly Olynyk, and the Blazers are getting Taylor Horton-Tucker, and then they're also trading a 2025 first-round pick to Miami. Then the Portland Trail Blazers are just trading Damian Lillard. That's all they are doing. And then what I did is I went ahead and traded away Haywood Highsmith as like an additional piece to the Jazz, because maybe they don't accept it right away. Maybe they want one more person. So I went ahead and gave them Haywood Highsmith, and I also gave the Miami Heat an additional first-round pick so we couldn't add it in the original trade. So if you look at the roster right now, the only 80 overall players in our team is Dame, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo. That's a huge problem. But they would probably have to give up mostly all their depth to get the Damian Lillard trade to go through. But if you just simply look at the rotation right now, it is Damian Lillard, Josh Richardson, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Love, Bam Adebayo, Kelly Olynyk, Thomas Bryant, Kyle Lowry, Jaime Jaquez. So obviously, it's not a great rotation. I'll try and step at the deadline, but we don't have much to work with. But for now, I will see you guys at the end of the season. We might stop at the trade deadline. Just depends on how we're doing. So we're at the end of the season, and I didn't expect us to be this good. So MVP is Trae Young, Rookie of the Year, Vic, Sixth Man is Ben Simmons. So like I said, didn't expect us to be this good here. We got Jimmy Butler making All-NBA second team, but no Damian Lillard, which is interesting, man, huh? Bam Adebayo went all defensive team either, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. We ended up being the third seed in the West with this bad depth. We got to play the Pistons. I don't know if we're going to win or not, but at least we made the playoffs. Got 26 from Dame, 21 from Butler, and 19.5 from Bam. 10 from Richardson, 10 from Kevin Love, 10 from Olynyk, 9.5 from Jaime Jaquez. Very good start to his rookie season. His NBA career. 8 from Thomas Bryant, 5 from Edmund Sumner. We had to sign somebody, so I just went ahead and signed Edmund Sumner. 5 from Kyle Lowry, 2 from David Nwaba, and then these guys really getting me minutes. But here we go. Now we gotta play the Detroit Pistons. So Kid Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Bogdanovich, Arvin Bagley, and Jalen Duren. So can we beat this team though? That's my thing, and we do beat them at 5. So we're making it out of the second round to play New York. So New York had Jalen Brunson, Quickly, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitch Robinson, Quentin Grimes, Josh Hart, Andre DiVincenzo, Hurtenstein, Jericho Sims. There's no chance. We have a chance to beat this team, not gonna lie. So game 1, we take game 2, game 3. Can we sweep the New York Knicks? No, not yet. Oh man, we're going to a game 5. We do end up beating them in 5 though. Now we have to play Boston. Thank you, Boston, for beating Atlanta. Oh my gosh. So we gotta play Boston. I'm one who believes the Boston Celtics bench got a little worse, but here we go. Game, we're up 2-0. Can we go ahead and sweep them though? Can we sweep them? Can we have us in the NBA Finals? Can we have us in the NBA Finals? We're in the NBA Finals. We gotta play the New Orleans Pelicans. Alright, so the Pelicans, CJ McCollum, Dyson Daniels, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Jonas Valanciunas, Herbert Jones. So this is more of like a scary team, I should say. But if we can win a championship in year 1, that would be absolutely amazing here. But here we go. They want to play Edmund Sumner. I'm gonna keep playing Jaime Jaquez right now, though, since he's hot. He's on fire right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Jaime Jaquez instead of Edmund Sumner. So here we go. Game 1 against New Orleans. We take game 2. They tie it up. Game 3. Ooh, it's a close one. We tie it up 2-2, but can we go ahead and take the 3-2 lead here? Let's see what happens. I'll love to start Jaime Jaquez, but I don't know if that's necessary right now. But here we go. It's a close game. Can we take the lead back in the 4th quarter? It's getting close, and the New Orleans Pelicans are going to take the 3-2 lead. 30 from Bam, 30 from McCollum. luckily we forced the game 7. In game 7, we got a pretty close game here. We're up by 3 points in game 7. TJ McCollum with the ball right now. McCollum guarding Damian Lillard right now. Dame with some good defense though. But what is TJ McCollum gonna do now? Is guarding Thomas Bryant? I don't know. So might be a little mismatch here for Jalen Valanciunas. TJ McCollum pulls up, misses it, rebound. Josh Harrison. So we got a pretty decent lineup in right now. Is down inside the paint. McCollum puts it up, misses it. Oh man. Okay, Valanciunas with the rebound here. We got a pretty tall lineup right now, not gonna lie. Dame, yeah, pretty tall lineup. So here we go. McCollum step back 3, misses it, rebound Kelly Olynyk, and that should be game. If Richie did these 2 free throws, that might end it off there. Alright, so we put Jimmy Butler in the game now, so hopefully I should make the lineup better, and Richardson gets fouled again. I'd rather just like Dame or Butler shoot the free throws. Let's see what happens. Richardson with the ball, free throw number 1. It's good. If he makes this last one, that should be game, and he hits it. Now, let's see what the Pelicans can do. So, I assume the Pelicans would like to hit a 3 there, but if they get a wide open 2, they're obviously gonna take it. So, we got James Valanciunas bringing the ball up or bringing the ball up, passing it here. Let's see who's gonna pass it to, and he gives it to CJ McCollum. McCollum with the ball right now. He is gonna get step back once again, misses it. So McCollum has sold the game, and we are gonna go win the NBA championship and year 1. Kelly Olynyk breaks it, so I wouldn't say like it's over, but if he breaks this one, maybe okay, it might be over. But let's just see what happens. So McCollum with the ball. McCollum is going to get a shot from Trey Murphy, and Trey Murphy hits it. So not over yet though. So gonna stay here for a little bit longer, see what happens. So Bam with the ball. Richardson gets fouled. So Josh needs to hit these free throws, my friend. So Josh Richardson, free number 1 is good to go. Alright, so free number 2. If he can hit this, that would be amazing. And he makes it. So Richardson is icing the free throw, very clutch. Here we go. McCollum has the ball. Let's see what he does again. Is he gonna get a wide open shot from Trey Murphy? Same play. Alright, misses it. That's good. Championship and Finals MVP going to Jimmy Butler, which is amazing to see. We get Jimmy and Dame a championship. You love to see it. And Jaime Jaquez gets a ring his first year. So, if you're wondering what the box score was, 34 from Butler, 22 from Lillard, 22 for Bam. So, honestly, you love to see it, but I'm not going to end it on this note here. That's that I don't really do anything yet, so we have to keep going for like 1 or 2 more years. So LeBron and Chris Paul, they're retired from the NBA, and it's sad to see. We can't override them though. But going into the draft lottery here, I believe that was 2025 first round pick that we got from the Jazz. So we're gonna have to wait till next year, and we have the I don't think we have a pick in this draft. I think we traded it to the Blazers, pick 30, as you can see. And I don't think we own that pick since we traded to the Blazers. So we have no picks to draft. So honestly, I'm just gonna skip to rookie signing here. No picks in the draft, which is fine, I guess. So rookie signing, we didn't sign anyone. I forgot. So team player options. Thomas Bryant did decline that $5 million player option, so I definitely want to bring him back though. No qualifying offers. We got Tigger. I'm actually gonna extend that because we need all the help we can get here. So we got the bird rights to nobody. So we have to. It's gonna be quite hard to bring everybody back. And as you can see, our team is not really loaded at all right now. So, first thing we need to do is, I would say we need to sign, like, a backup anything. Okay, first thing we need to do is get like a power forward, a starting power forward, I should say. So, we can always bring back Olynyk, even though he is 33. I would like to go for, like, a younger approach, to be honest with you. So, like, P.J. Washington would be great. He didn't sign a deal with the Hornets yet, so honestly, give me P.J. Washington on a 2-year deal. Welcome to the team, P.J., then Kyle Lowry. I don't know if I want him back, or Kimball Walker, or Edmund Summer. I'm not going to announce him just yet. Then we all know we traded Oladipo and Haywood Highsmith. So yeah, we're starting to bring in P.J. Washington. Is there anything else we could do? Like, we can sign Buddy Hield if we want to, but it's not what I'm looking for, and we're out of his price range at the moment, so we're gonna have to wait to do that. We got Jaime Jaquez, so no. Next, I would say we need like a backup point guard. So John Wall, I don't want him. Cameron Payne's an option. Dylan Wright, so I might go for like Cameron Payne or something. But for now, I'm just gonna bring in P.J. Washington. So we might have that. Yeah, we don't have enough that much money anymore, so we wouldn't have strong at him. So right now, like I said, we need back a point guard. So TJ might end up just bringing back Kyle Lowry, to be honest with you, or we got like TJ McConnell. So I guess we can go ahead and just bring back. He might go down some overalls. Dennis Smith might go up. He's 26. We'll offer a minimum contract. Then if I can still bring back TB, Thomas Bryant, that would be amazing. So Thomas Bryant is asking for, we can bring him back. I believe we're supposed to have the bird right to him, but I'm just going to sign him anyway. So Thomas Bryant, we're just going to bring him back to a deal. He could be our backup center. He was actually pretty good for us. I believe he averaged 8 points per game. He was pretty good, to be honest. So backup power forwards, obviously this team's not really good. Like, I'm not trading Bam to get depth. That's going to be dumb for us to win a championship. Hopefully we can repeat here. Like, I'm going to bring in Kendrick Williams on a minimum contract, too, so we can get a little bit more bench depth. I'm kind of going to do with the Miami Heat, because this team with the new CBA would not be really good. So I'm going to try and only offer minimum contracts to make it realistic here. So next we need is, like, a backup shooting guard. So we got Alec Burks on a minimum, Luke Kennard on a minimum, Edmund Summer. I might bring back Edmund Summer, or we could bring back former Miami Heat Kendrick Nunn. We can bring in Edmund Summer, Grayson Allen. I think I'm going to go ahead and try for Kendrick Nunn, to be honest with you. I don't think I ever bring in Kendrick Nunn, so welcome to the team, Kendrick Nunn. Just in case that doesn't work, I'll bring in like a Lindy Waters Jr. because he's actually a very underrated player. The Thunder couldn't bring him back because they have too many players in our team, so I'm going to bring in Kendrick Nunn and Lindy Waters Jr., very good forward for our team. So, yeah, those are two very, very good signings here. So, we all know Lindy Waters is very underrated, though. So, next thing, I feel like we're pretty complete, to be honest. So, next thing I have to bring in is probably like, I'll slide in one more point guard just in case it doesn't work out really. So Corey Joseph a little bit above, sure, and then yeah, we should be fine from there. So nothing else I want to bring in. Oh, our center position is fine. Power forward is decent. Small forward, Jaime Jaquez and Jimmy locked in. I would love to have a better shooting guard than Richardson, but I guess it is what it is for now. Then we got Dave, Dennis Smith, Corey Joseph. Yeah, I like it. I really do. So I guess that's your lineup there for your Miami Heat. So I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait till day 12 to see what's out here to see if we can bring anybody in on day 12 like minimum. So Melton, don't know if he will accept the minimum, and no, he declined it obviously. So I mean, nothing else I want to do or we can do. So we're gonna hop into player progression. So what I did is I put their peak age to like 40, so they won't just keep going down overall. So Jaime Jaquez is up to a 78, 79, which is great. Dennis Smith Jr. is up, as well as Orlando Robinson. Kendrick Nunn is down, but Tiger, whatever the name is up. Rotation is Damian Lillard, Josh Richardson, Jimmy Butler, Peter Washington, Bam Adebayo, Jaime Jaquez, Kendrick Williams, Thomas Bryant, and Dennis Smith Jr. Very good rotation here. I might step at the deadline and try and trade for a better shooting guard, but for now, I might see you guys at the end of the season. I'm gonna try and step at the deadline though. Don't worry. The end of the season, Luka is your MVP. But here we go, going into year number 2, second time. So here we go. We gotta play the Orlando Magic. But can we go ahead and repeat here? Couldn't win 2 championships in a row. But going into our players, so we got 26 from Dame, 19.5 from Butler, 17 from Bam, 10 rebounds, 12 from Jaime Jaquez. He's gonna keep getting better. 10 from Richardson, 9 from Peter Washington, 9 from Thomas Bryant, and 8 from Kendrick Williams. So I decided not to stop at the trade deadline because I did, but there were no really good offers for Josh Richardson. I mean, he's a very good role player, but he is 31. I tried to do like Kendrick Nunn, Lindy Waters in there, but it still didn't really work. So I decided not to, but we got to play Orlando. So Orlando has Markelle Fultz, Klay Thompson, Franz Wagner, Paul Banchero, Wendell Carter, Anthony Black, Jalen Stokes, Kenny Martin, Mitchell Robinson, Jett Howard, and Mo Wagner. So pretty good team in Orlando, but I think we can beat them. Can we go ahead and repeat here? So we actually beat the Orlando Magic in 6, which is great to see. Now we got to play the Celtics. I think we beat them last year, yeah. So they got Brogdon, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, Robert Williams, Derek White, Andre Drummond, Otto Porter, and Delano Banton, and Tyrese Proctor. So obviously they got a pretty good team, but I think we can still beat them like we did last year. But here we go. Let's see what happens. So game 1, we take 34 from Butler, 31 from Thomas Bryant. So Thomas Bryant coming in clutch here right now. Then 14 from Dame. So game 2, they tie it up. 32 from Dame, 31 from Bam, and 30 from Butler. So we must have went to overtime here, because Brown had 50, 25, 25. I'm pretty sure it was a close game. Yeah, I really could have hopped into it. But they take the 2-1 lead, 30 from Jaylen Brown. They take the 3-1 lead, 29-35, and we force a game 6. But can we go ahead and force a game 7 here in Boston? So it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm pretty sure we get game 7 in Miami. I don't know, but here we go. Let's see what happens. It's getting very close, and we are going to force the game 7. 20 and 10 from Butler, 20 from Lillard, and 17 from Jaime Jaquez. So then we got 26 from Tatum, 26 from Portland, and 20 from Brown. So we force the game 7 here. So let's see what happens. So hopefully we can win this game so we can repeat, or we can honestly just lose, and then yeah, it's looking like we're gonna lose. So I mean, we have a chance to come back, and it's not looking like we are. Alright, so we lose 28 from Bam, 29, yeah, so the scoring all across the board from Boston was absolutely great. So Boston Celtics do end up beating us. We got the Cavaliers and the Oklahoma City Thunder in the finals. OKC does win it with player retirements. We got Kyle Lowry. Shout out to Kyle Lowry, man. I could have brought him back, but I decided not to. But Brooke Lopez, Rudy Gay, Derrick Rose, Robin Lopez, Eric Gordon, and Gordon Hayward all retire, which is sad to see. So I doubt we have any picks in the draft, to be honest with you. But I'm just gonna check just in case. We obviously don't have a lottery pick, so let's see. We got pick 20 from the Timberwolves. All right, so we get pick 20 from the Utah Jazz from that Tyler Hero trade. And remember that 2025 first round pick? Yeah, I said so. It is tradable because of the trade we did. So yeah, we get pick 20, which we could trade the pick. But once again, we need as much depth as we possibly can, so I'm going to use it. I would trade the pick, but I'm not going to do it, like I said. So pick 20, let's see what's out here. So got Jason, we got Dallas Thomas. I'm looking for a shooting guard. Like, Carter Knotts is great. We already got, like, Hamayake. So, like, Andre Stojakovic could be our pick here, or Paul McNeil. So I might go ahead and take Andre Stojakovic here for a shooting guard, a decent guard. So welcome to the team, Andre Stojakovic. He ends up being a 73 overall. Or I guess that's how you say his name. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to call him Andre. So Jaime Jaquez is going to accept that team option here. The qualifying offers Kendrick Nunn, Lindy Waters, Olin Robinson. I'm actually going to extend Lindy Waters and Kendrick Nunn. So, yeah, so they can come back, hopefully. So, and we're in free agency. So, we got no big players in their contract. I mean, Dame is a free agent next year, as well as Butler, as well as Bam. So, it's going to get expensive next offseason. I would love to bring all of them back if we even go another year. So, definitely want to retain our guys. So, I mean, Richardson, we don't have the bird rights to, even though we should. I don't know why we don't. So we can sign like Derek White, we can sign Isaiah Joe, Luke Kennard. I'm really looking to get a better shooting guard option, and I'm not really liking the option, to be honest with you. But we might just end up bringing back Josh Richardson here. Because yeah, we might end up bringing back Josh Richardson. Because is he asking for a minimum? Yes, we're just gonna bring back Josh Richardson to the minimum. Hopefully we can sign and trade him. I don't know what we are gonna do there. So we still don't have any bird rights, which is still weird. So I'm just going to bring back Richardson. So Richardson does sign with us, which is great. So we also need to go ahead and get a power forward for sure. We definitely need a power forward if we want to win one more championship in this video. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sign... There's a lot of good options here. I think I'm going to sign Trey Lyles here. Trey Lyles, can't ever go wrong with Trey Lyles. So give me Trey Lyles for like our biannual or mid-level exception here. We can always bring back Kendrick Williams, which I might actually do. So Kendrick Williams, if you are still an option, I would love to bring you back on the team for more shooting guard depth. And he looks like he's out of our price range, or he already got signed, and he's out of our price range, isn't he? No, he's asking for a minimum, so I'm still going to bring back Kendrick Williams too. So we're signing 2 power forwards. I'm not going to announce anybody. Yeah, so we're bringing all of our guys back, which is nice. So nice start to free agency. We went ahead and signed Kendrick Williams, Trey Lyles, and then we got a lot of small forward depth here, which is great. We can always use these guys in a trade to get a very, very good power forward. That's what I love. And then, yeah, we got Stojakovic. So backup point guard is next, and we might need to sign another center. So backup point guard, Terrence Mann, Jose Alvarado, Dennis Schroeder, Cameron Payne, Devontae Grant, Brandon Williams, former Portland Trailblazer here. I might go ahead and sign Brandon Williams because he actually has some chemistry with Dame, but I don't think he played really with Dame, so there's no point in doing that. I might go and sign like Schroeder. he's asking for about $4 million. Honestly, I'll be one to sign Dennis Schroeder. So give me Dennis Schroeder on a 1+1 team option. Bring in Schroeder as a great backup point guard for this team, and then that should be it, what we're going to do for now. So we got some more depth. I said I was going to sign another center, which, yeah, I'm going to do. I'm going to sign one more center. So Mo Wagner, Diarra Saric, Metu. Give me Metu here on like a minimum. I signed him in the Minnesota Timberwolves video, so it's going to bring Metu in, and then that should be it. And if you head into player progression, it's actually looking pretty good. So, we got Bam going up, Jaime Jaquez going up to an 81 and 82 overall, which is amazing to see here. Hopefully, he can be our sixth man. We got Peter Washington going up. We got Dennis Schroeder. We got Thomas Bryant. We got Metu going up. And Lindy Waters developed to like a 75, 76. So, who knows? He might start over Richardson. We'll see. I definitely want to get like an upgrade, though, which we have actually some pieces to do it, to be honest. We signed Metu, so I'll definitely be willing to stop at the deadline and make a trade, but we have 16 players in our roster, so we need to cut somebody. So, like, we could, like, I don't remember extending Hoffing off to, like, Tigger, Campbell, like, Kendrick Nunn's 73 overall. So, I mean, Kendrick Nunn, we're gonna have to release him, so Kendrick Nunn will not be coming back to the team. Its rotation being Damian Lillard, Richardson, Jimmy Butler, Peter Washington, Bam Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is our sixth man, Dennis Schroeder, Trey Lyles, Thomas Bryant, and then Metu out of the rotation. I'm going to run a 10-man, actually, and then I don't know if it'll make sense to play two centers off the bench. I mean, Bryant was putting up some good numbers in the playoffs. To be honest, what we need in there is like a backup shooting guard, because we really don't have any. So, Lindy Waters, man, I'm going to give him the minutes. I'm going to give Lindy Waters the minutes, because we did sign him, and I feel like it's only right to play Lindy Waters, so that leaves Kendrick Williams, Metu, and Djokovic and Orlando Robinson out of the rotation, which I feel bad about, but I will give the minutes. So, I'm going to try to stop at the deadline to get either a better power forward or backup shooting guard. I'm going to try to get both, actually. Alright, so we are stopping at the trade deadline, and there's one guy I really want to get here to upgrade our power forward position for now. Even though I love PJ Washington, he is an 80 overall, having 12 points per game. If we can have him come off the bench, that would be even better. We can like trade or something like that. So the player I was actually trying to get here is on the Detroit Pistons. I mean, he's not in real life because we're right now we're in like 25, 26. But like I said, I want to get the guy. He's on the Detroit Pistons at the moment, and that is John Collins. Looks like he signed a cheap deal with the Detroit Pistons. So if we can get him on the team, that would be absolutely great here. So John Collins right now, making about $10 million. You know, pretty cheap deal. Like I feel like somebody would have to be in the trade. We really don't want to add to it. Like Trey Lyles probably have to be in the deal, even though he is contributing. Probably have to be in the deal to get John Collins. You know, right now, 13 points, 29% from three. I mean, he's a higher overall than all the guys, and he'll just make our team better. So we need $2 million in the deal. So I mean, Metu wouldn't get it done. We'll probably have to put Orlando Robinson, making a little bit more money than Metu. So Orlando Robinson. So let's say it's Trey Lyles. So talking at the trade deadline, the player we're trying to get is Kelly Oubre Jr. here. So the Heat do have some interest in Kelly Oubre Jr. at the moment right now. Also Christian Wood. So I want to get Kelly Oubre Jr. on the team. So Lindy Waters, Djokovic, and 3 first-round, second-round picks for Kelly Oubre, and they decline. I'll offer you one more second-round pick. And they agree. So we get Kelly Oubre Jr. on the team, which means they want to have him come off the bench. I'm actually going to start him here. So Kelly Oubre will be our starting two. Trust me, that was the best guy I really could have gotten here, because everybody else was kind of like taken. So, or they weren't agreeing to the trades. So that's the only trade I'm going to do, and hopefully we can win a championship. So at the end of the season here, we end up finishing as the second seed. We got to play the Pistons, so we obviously play with the Pistons, but here we go. 20 from Dame, 16, around 17 from Bam Adebayo, 16 from Jaime Jaquez, 15 from Butler. So this team isn't necessarily old. So after this, I'm probably going to rebuild. We're just going to end the video off. It's probably going to be our last one. 9 from Schroeder, 9 from Richardson, 8 from Kelly Oubre. His points were so low because, he didn't really get a chance with the Pistons. So, I mean, his points did go up a little bit, because if you check right here in the in the split stats, as you can see, after he got traded, as you can see, like 14 points and 12 points as a starter. So he's playing pretty good. We're going into the playoffs here. We got to play Pistons. We got to play the Pistons. So Kate Cunningham, Star Thompson, Chris Middleton, John Collins, Isaiah Stewart, Jaden Ivey, Cole Anthony, Marcus Sasser, Jackson Mays, and Lindy Waters Jr. So it's a pretty good team here in Detroit, but I think we can hopefully beat them. So they're playing a team. Let's see what happens. Seems like current round, and we're up to... And we're gonna lose. Okay. Let's see what happens. All right. So, pretty close game. We forced a game 7. That's what I meant to say. So, and it is looking like we are going to force a game 7. 36 from Butler. So, 36-year-old Butler scored 36 points, so 24 from Dame, 13 from Mayaka, 12 from Bam, 10 from Schroeder. So, yeah, so can we go ahead and advance to the second round of the playoffs here? We go ahead and beat the Detroit Pistons in Miami here. That would be great. So, it's back-to-back scoring game here. So, yeah, and it's looking like they're going to lose. So, pretty sure after this, the Miami Heat would rebuild after getting Dame. At least they get one championship out of it, and we did get one championship out of it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.